Since the beginning of human history, people have utilized the natural resources of Earth to survive and thrive. We utilize plants to make clothing, shelter, medicines, and food. We consumed animals for nutrition, employed their pelts for warmth, and crafted their bones and sinews into tools. As we domesticated and cultivated nature to ensure our basic needs were met, we became incredibly skilled at making things. We made this. But we are not actually the best engineers on planet Earth. Nature is. Just look at this. Or this. Or this gorgeous specimen. Nature designed and engineered all of these amazing things, and did so while consuming minimal resources and blending perfectly within the broader environmental ecosystem. But how? Humans have always been limited by our materials, the things we could extract or refine from the world around us. As we got better at this, we improved the quality of life and developed new, innovative products for the world to enjoy, consume, and explore. But we forgot one thing. We forgot to consider what all of this progress meant for our collective home, Earth. More food meant more arable land being used. More products being made meant more pollution and waste. From the coal-fired power plants, to the rainforest being replaced with farmland, to the resources being extracted from the soil, our footprint expanded, and our impact on ecosystems grew. This trend continues today at unprecedented rates. Meanwhile, in plain sight for all to see, nature has been making amazing things in a sustainable way since the beginning of time. And we never thought to ask for her help. Although, to be fair, we did not even know what DNA, the building blocks of life, was until the 1950s, let alone how it worked. But today, we know much more about how natural systems thrive. Even beyond understanding, we now know how to read, write, cut, paste, and thus design DNA to make living things do what we want them to do. The evolution of innovation has come back to nature. Cellibre is leading the way. Every living cell on planet Earth is a microscopic factory capable of producing an almost limitless number of products. Our cells make medicines to protect us from disease. Flowers produce fragrances. The cells of a spider make silk. Fruits provide vitamins and nutrients. The list goes on. These cell factories contain tiny assembly lines that take nutrients from their environment and use biological machines called enzymes to transform these inputs, typically in a multi-step process, into an immense catalog of valuable products. We move these natural, elegant assembly lines from one cell to another. Instead of harvesting resources from natural habitats, or growing massive fields of individual plants for consumption, or digging oil from the ground in often problematic ways, or manufacturing products in massive chemical manufacturing facilities, Cellibre is designing and building novel cell factories to ferment the future. Once we have moved the assembly from nature into a new industrial cell like yeast, our proprietary molecular factories are then put into a fermentation tank, kind of like a brewery. Fed nutrients, then the magic happens. Instead of brewing beer, Cellibre cells produce what we have instructed them to make: pure natural ingredients and medicines. The blue food coloring we get from cabbage. The insulin that we once got from pigs. The fragrances from a rose. We remove the need to disrupt nature and ecosystems to access these amazing products. A limitless number of possibilities, all the while employing a fraction of the Earth's resources compared to legacy production. We are making an unquestionably positive impact on the health of the planet. We are the future of natural, sustainable manufacturing.